I'm Tyler from Fezzari Bike, here to show you some of the features of the Fore CYX Cyclocross family. It's a completely new bike for us. We've redesigned this with all the key features in mind. Big tire clearance, through axles, disc brake, big bottom bracket clearance, all the things you must have to get you out in front. In fact, that's what Fore means, out in front. In designing the cyclocross bike, we wanted it to be a racer. We wanted the geometry to be there so you can win those podiums. We've added things like the big 15mm axle in the front and the 142x12 in the rear to help with stiffness of the bike. Anybody that's ridden a through axle cyclocross bike will tell you that the bigger axles help with off-camber corners, rough sections of trail, and race courses. They've also been designed with the disc brakes to help with that braking force. So you can brake a little bit later into the corners and really get all the advantage out of that braking force that disc brakes now offer. With the frame, we wanted it to be light, we wanted it to be stiff, so we used big down tubes as well as our continual dispersal box technology we've learned from the road bikes. We wanted to be compliant, take up those road bumps, but we also wanted to have good shouldering capability as you get off the bike for stairs or other obstacles during a cyclocross race. If you notice, all the cables are internal to offer that clean, sleek look and also protect from mud. Speaking of mud, we have very large tire clearance, 40C tire clearance, so you can run those big tires, whether it be a gravel race, a gravel ride, any of those type of features. We did get rid of the mud shelf that you typically see on a lot of bikes behind the bottom bracket. We want this bike to be running smooth as you get into those muddy races throughout cyclocross season. We have a taper head tube in the fork, again for that stiffness, rough terrain, for that final sprint to the end of the finish line. This is the Fore CYX. Will get you to the front of the podium. It's no wonder that Cyclocross magazine actually called it their go-to race bike. We offer the CYX family of cyclocross bikes in a bunch of different builds. You can see them at Fezzari.com. As with every single Fezzari bike, we do offer our 23-point custom setup. So we customize the bike directly for you, for each rider, to fit your body type, to fit your riding style, whether it be a racer, a training bike, or a commuter bike, how I like to ride mine. You can see more details and contact us at Fezzari.com.